brought to you by Gitanjali Salon, Channi Himmat, Jammu. Follow Ruchika Makeovers on Facebook and Instagram for best bridal makeup in town.
Hello viewers, you're watching Jammu Links News. I'm Mannat Gupta and welcome to the daily updates of Midday News. Let's begin. Two terrorists and a hardcore terrorist associate were killed in an encounter with security forces in Pulwama district of Jammu and Kashmir on Saturday. Security forces launched a cordon and search operation in the Goripura area of Avantipura in South Kashmir district in the early hours of Saturday after receiving specific information about the presence of some terrorists there. The number of coronavirus cases in Jammu and Kashmir on Friday climbed to 454 as 27 more people tested positive for the infection in the Union Territory. All of the fresh cases were reported from the Kashmir division. Nearly 65,000 people have been kept under surveillance, including those who are either in government-established quarantine facilities or home isolation. 4 houses in Nowshera in Rajouri district were damaged in a day-long shelling on Friday as Pakistan violated ceasefire along the line of control and resorted to unprovoked firing and mortar shelling targeting forward Indian posts and villages along the border. Officials said the breach of truce took place around 10 am and went on till 3 pm, in which 3 houses in Bhavani village and 1 house in Makri village were damaged. 1 animal was also killed in Makri after a mortar shell landed in the village. Union Minister of State for Prime Minister's Office Dr. Jitendra Singh on Friday reviewed the work done and preparedness in place to combat the spread of COVID-19 disease through a video conference with the officers of the Health Department of Jammu and Kashmir Union Territory. He said that due to the coordinated efforts taken under the leadership of Financial Commissioner Atal Dullo, J&K has been able to limit the spread of this viral disease to a large extent. In a major relief to the public at large, the Ministry of Home Affairs, in its latest order issued on Friday night, permitted the shops providing non-essential goods and services to open from Saturday onwards. With the latest order from the government, the registered neighbourhood and stand-alone shops have been permitted to open amid the coronavirus lockdown. The relaxations are not applicable in hotspots and containment zones. Jammu Police has solved the murder case of a man who was shot dead on February 25th this year by arresting the Sarpanch and 3 family members of Garota area. SSP Jammu Sridhar Patil, while addressing a press conference, said that this is the rarest of rare case where a criminal conspiracy was hatched to falsely implicate persons for setting political scores. Further investigation of the case is going on, he added. Security forces busted a terrorist hideout in Jammu and Kashmir's Doda district on Friday evening and recovered a huge cache of arms and ammunition. The hideout in Doda's Goria Gundana forest was unearthed during a joint search operation carried out by district police and troops from 10 Rashtra Rifles personnel on the basis of specific information. The Srinagar District Administration in Jammu and Kashmir has prepared 50,000 food kits for distribution amongst impoverished families in the summer capital of the Union Territory during the month of Ramzan. The idea behind the initiative is to offer support to those in need during the lockdown in place to prevent the spread of the coronavirus pandemic. Each of these kits include 5 kilograms of rice, 2 kilograms of wheat and a packet each of cooking oil, tea and spices. Pakistan-sponsored terrorists are continuously making attempts to create disturbance in the Union Territory. This was stated by Director General of Police Dilbag Singh while interacting with the police officers at Anantnag. The DGP continuing its outreach program to review the arrangements regarding the COVID-19 pandemic on ground and also review the security situation was on a long visit to CTC, Lethpora and Anantnag district of South Kashmir. Advisor to Lieutenant Governor Farooq Khan on Friday inspected health institutions and quarantine centres in Ramban district, besides interacting with the PRIs and other public representatives during his extensive tour of the district. He also chaired a meeting to review the arrangements being made by the district administration to prevent the pandemic, besides assessing working of health department and other essential service in the backdrop of COVID-19 pandemic situation. A car caught fire under mysterious circumstances in front of Municipal Committee Office Samba. The car belonged to Councillor of Municipal Committee Samba, Raj Singh, of Ward number 15, Mandi Thalora, Samba. Head of the Department Community Medicine at Government Medical College Srinagar, Dr. Salim Khan, said that government is taking extra measures in its battle against the coronavirus in red zones. He said that due to the increasing number of COVID positive cases in some areas, the government of Jammu and Kashmir has declared these areas as red zones so that requisite measures could be taken up to tackle these dreaded pandemic accordingly. Advisor to Lieutenant Governor Basir Ahmed Khan on Friday reviewed the standard operating procedures for resumption and rollout of Rural Development Department activities during the lockdown in Jammu and Kashmir. Khan chaired a meeting during which instructions were conveyed for resumption of Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act activities as per the guidelines issued by Ministry of Rural Development, Government of India. Samba police arrested one person for preparing and selling illicit liquor at his home in the village Baderi, falling under the jurisdiction of Police Station Samba, and recovered 12 bottles of illicit liquor from his possession, along with labels of branded alcoholic beverages, their caps and other materials required for the preparation of liquor. With 1,429 more COVID-19 cases reported in the last 24 hours, India's count of coronavirus cases has reached 24,506, said Ministry of Health and Family Welfare on Friday. Out of these, 18,668 patients are active cases and 5,063 cases have been cured, discharged or migrated. The death toll stands at 775, with as many as 57 deaths reported in the last 24 hours. According to the morning update by the ministry, Maharashtra continues to be the worst hit state with 6,817 cases, of which 840 patients have recovered and 301 patients have died.